Hello everyone, welcome back to Disco Elysium. Today's a little different. It probably won't be too different from the YouTube recording, but today I am both streaming on Twitch and I'm doing a double recording, so that's interesting.
There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
I still don't really know what to do until Kim comes back. I mean, like, I guess I could investigate that apartment of that, but I don't really want to, so I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, do stuff in here.
Please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free.
What does that mean?
I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Martinaise W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. These three things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
Okay.
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
I mean, that's how those books usually
Wholeness,
go, right?
unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Do I just like keep browsing
The book
this? I
features
just keep
chapters on
pushing on.
topics such as how to find magnesium.
Okay,
It
that's
even lists
important.
plants
I
you can
would like
harvest
that.
magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And
Okay, this sounds like a book I need.
there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraise tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
I don't know, the whole magnesium and
This is just
drinking
mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
seems good. I mean, I get this unless I roll double ones, right?
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf.
Alrighty, my boy
Suddenly,
Inland
as if
Empire.
out of nowhere,
It's
a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pearl. The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted. The book contains descriptions of various pseudo-scientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pearl, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pearl.
Alright, so in the spirit of role-playing, is my character a masochist? I mean, like, probably, right? To some degree.
And good for the circulation too. It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pearl. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pearl and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired. Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
Also sounds
That
good.
seems improbable. For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pearl, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
That I'm not as big of a
This
fan
is
of.
exactly what you need.
It sure is Inland Empire.
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
I mean, like, in-game I do need that, but is that something I would admit? I mean, it's just me, I'll take a look through.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough. If you'd like to continue reading, I must insist you buy it.
Do I buy it? You know what? I can do whatever I want. It's 420. That's a sign. You know, that's the funny number. That's how it works. So we're gonna buy it.
Indeed. Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
Right. Well, that's something we can read. Because we worked through La Fumée. Oh, right, the maps. The maps are what's
Several
important.
maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner.
This is what I actually came here
The
for.
maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinaise.
So it looks like we're going to sit through a bunch of
The
descriptions
north
here.
coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East. Houdon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Faubourg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is, north of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
I'm sorry, I don't really have a whole lot to say. There's not a whole lot you can say over stuff like this.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48.
How can a map like in this context be isometric? Like, I know it's supposed to be like a whole meta reference thing, but I don't
Still,
get it.
it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbour, even the whirling in rags there.
Let's
I'm
see if I
sorry,
can get
officer.
them.
The map of Martinaise is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite
Okay.
valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinaise is 90 cents, though.
Yeah, you're kind of rude, lady, but
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a
I'll take
tourist
the
location
Martinaise
that
map.
never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago, they also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinaise up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I will take the 90-cent map.
Always
Might
good
as
to be informed of your surroundings.
It sure is, lady. So we got the map now in our interactables. Bienvenue à Revachol.
The worn
If we
map
interact
features the
with it, what
patchwork grid
happens?
of the streets of Martinaise, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinaise North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
That is the other thing I was gonna do. We have this. Joyce, we can do the... Have we been to the church and the Ferris wheel and that? Oh yeah, that's okay, that's what we'll do now. Well, I'm gonna kind of orient ourselves with relation to the map. What does that mean? Why did that just pop up? It's raining again. Is Kim back? So we're there down on the waterfront. Let's see, we can head... Yeah, I think that's where Kim's car will be up there, so I don't think he's back yet. If we head down here... Yeah. It doesn't give the "you are here" anymore, but... We are in an area, right? Okay, where are we actually? We're at the end of the road. Maybe? Like you see, there's this whole thing is a problem.
A rusting control panel. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But then...
Yeah, that's a problem. But I mean, like, okay, I'm still having a little trouble orienting myself, but if we go back up to the whirling rags, I know this probably isn't the most interesting thing to do, but it's something I think important. Whirling and Rags. It's a really cool name, I gotta say. I didn't mention it before. But yeah. These are all things I can do. I still can punch Measurehead, I guess. What is the Joyce Volition check? That's something I'll do in the next video, but I want to right now, I want to read that book I bought. I want to see if I wasted my money or not. Yeah, you gotta interact with the stairs because that's how it works. I don't know why I always insist on reading like here, but it's a nice scenic spot to read, I guess. Although it's raining, which isn't ideal.
Medicinal purposes of the pearl. The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols.
Tell me I didn't waste my money on this book.
Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pearl. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book. You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. It's all quackery, in other words. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pearl, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies. There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
That's a shame.
What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that. There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Might as well, right?
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.
Oh, okay. Ginger, fixes, nausea, doesn't it?
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Whiskey isn't actually gonna work. I don't know what, birch bark does, but aloe vera, I think, makes the most sense.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Ginseng root, I also think makes the most
The
sense.
ginger and aloe vera make this poultice ideal for the treatment of arthritis. It won't do anything for your hangover, though.
Okay, ginseng was
Would you
probably
like
right
to try
though.
again?
Yeah,
Very
let's
well.
try it again.
First, choose a base ingredient. Next, you'll need to combine the base.
Birch
Lastly,
bark
is there
and
any...
ginseng.
The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The ginseng should give you more energy as a nice bonus.
Okay, I wasn't that far off.
The very thought of this tea causes your muscles to relax and your mind to clear. You're more present and in control than you were a moment ago.
Okay, I've made a tea that works so good at curing hangovers, it cured me before I even took it. That's pretty cool.
A tingle rushes down your spine, and you feel your toes uncurl. If only it could always be like this.
Alright, I'll put it away for now, but I just healed all of my morale just by thinking about the concept of a tea. So it must be a good book. We'll save here as like a bookend, but I'm going to be doing a double recording for Disco Elysium, so I'll see you again recording in a minute.